Welcome back everyone to our Pokemon Heart and Soul Nuzlocke series. It's been about 2 weeks since the last part. Most of that is because I didn't have time to record because of a failed Battle Frontier Battle Tower attempt. But now we're back into the swing of things. Hopefully everyone is having a great day whenever you're watching. So the goal for this episode is to really just get through the route before Olivine and clear the lighthouse so we can obtain our next gym badge, which is the Storm badge. Around this part of the game, things really start to pick up. It's back-to-back gym battles, really, depending on how you tackle this section. You could either get your 7th gym badge, the 5th gym badge, or right after the 5th gym badge, go for either the 6th or 7th. So I've decided to just take everything on as the intended order. So I would go for Gym Leader's Chuck's badge, then to Jasmine, and then eventually Price. With this game, it does have automatic level caps. I'm not sure how they work around this part of the game, if it like scales or not, but we shouldn't run into any weird level curves or level spikes because we are going to go in the intended order. But like I said before, this part of the game really does pick up a lot. So I do intend to pace myself because easily we could just steamroll the next 3 gym leaders, but there's no fun in that because I do want to take my time. I'm not going to drag it out, but I do want to take my time and enjoy the Johto region, since after a certain point we don't really stay in the Johto region for much. But now that we're in Olivine City, I do want to talk about one of my experiences while playing Pokemon Crystal on an emulator. I want to say 2011, 2012, when I was a kid. So I had a really old smartphone and I found out about emulation. So I had decided to play Pokemon games I never had the chance to play at the time. One of them was Pokemon Crystal. I don't count this as my first official Pokemon Crystal playthrough because I really don't remember my team from that save, and it is on an emulator. So my experience in Olivine City on that specific game, I was fishing, just grinding levels so I could evolve my Flaffy into an Ampharos, and I ran across a shiny, and it was a Krabby. Back then, I only had my Crobat and my Nidoking in Emerald and Leaf Green, so just to have a third shiny was really amazing. But obviously there was no way I could transfer it to my main games, so that was a letdown, and I don't know where that phone, or if I still have the save file on that phone, is. But that is my third unofficial, I guess, shiny Pokemon, and that was my very special first ever Olivine City experience. I do want to play Crystal again eventually on this channel. It would probably be like a ROM hack, like Crystal Clear, something that's, challenging. But yeah, I also have my original Heart Gold and Soul Silver save files from 2018, 2017-ish, and I'm thinking of making a video exploring those save files because I did put in so many hours into those. I'm pretty sure about 300 hours on the Heart Gold and about 200 on the Soul Silver. It was around my late teen years when I had a lot of free time and I was trying to complete the games 100%, and I had a lot of fun doing it because the Pokeathlon had a bunch of mini games. There were so many areas to explore. It was a revamped Johto region because of it was a remake. There's the Pokewalker, which I really loved using. What else? Oh, and all the gym leader rematches and just trying to get them. It was so fun. And all the timed events, like every day there'd be special phone calls or special new items in the Pokeathlon. Just the little things that made that journey so fun. And I do want to explore those save files because I want to trade everything over to one version so I can start my Generation 4 Master Quest on one of those cartridges. Um, I think I'll probably do the Master Quest on my Soul Silver because my Heart Gold version is Japanese, and you don't really need to know Japanese or any other language to play Pokemon because everything is pretty straightforward. But I do want to have that little luxury of being able to read everything. So, probably on my English Soul Silver. But that'd probably be way down the line when I'm done with Generation 3. So honestly, I want to say around next year maybe. Um, but with those future plans aside, right now I'm on the way to Cianwood City, really close to getting my next badge. And around this point, we finally got a Scizor. Scizor is my favorite Generation 2 Pokemon, easily number one from this generation. It's so cool because it just looks menacing, it's sleek, such a simple yet effective design. And fun fact, Scyther and Scizor have the exact same base stat totals. Their stats just happen to be redistributed amongst different stats. Um, Pretty soon, I'm hoping that we get to evolve our starter Bayleaf into Meganium. Um, I think the level cap for this gym number 5, is 31, and we get Meganium at level 32, so probably by next episode we will have a Meganium. And I also really want to get a Politoed. While Poliwrath is interesting and it would give us the fighting type for stab coverage, this Poliwag is a modest nature, so we'd benefit way more from a Politoed. And Politoed is a special attacker, and we are lacking in the special attacking department. So it would be an amazing addition to this Nuzlocke team. Um, I'd probably evolve it next episode. But yeah, right now we're in Cianwood and we're just exploring. And there's not much to do here besides the Ucine fight, getting the medicine. And there is a trainer that offers a Shuckle, but I'm pretty sure in this ROM hack, if you do Nuzlocke mode, gifts Pokemon aren't allowed to be used. From what I remember, I could be remembering wrong, but either way, I wouldn't be interested in using a Shuckle. Um, but I'm really having an easy time with this Ucine fight. He's like a little mini boss battle before the gym battle. And since my levels are pretty low, I'm thinking of just grinding levels really quick before the gym battle. So I'll get back to you right after this short montage. So after that quick grinding session, the majority of our team is up to level 31, and we were able to evolve Poliwag into a Poliwhirl, which is one step closer to a Politoed. Now, during this gym fight, Chuck's team size has doubled. Originally, Chuck just has a Poliwrath and a Primeape, but for this ROM hack, he has Hitmontop, Primeape, Poliwrath, and a surprise Sudowoodo. I really like how this ROM hack gives gym leaders more Johto Pokemon and extra coverage on top of their already signature Pokemon, at least for most of the gym leaders. Their updated movesets are a welcome challenge. Like this Sudowoodo, for example, my team is resistant to Rock Slide, at least most of my team members, but this Sudowoodo was hitting pretty hard, so I had to pivot several times just to take it out. I was really trying to play it safe with Reflect because I didn't want to lose another member like in our previous gym battles. Crobat and Magmar are very weak to rock type moves, so I was super careful not to switch them into Sudowoodo. And for fighting type moves, we can tank them pretty well. We have Nidoqueen, Scizor, and Crobat that are resistant to fighting type moves or are just super bulky. But here, once we get to Poliwrath, I am pretty confident to switch into Crobat because Crobat just hits like a truck and it's super fast. And Chuck just throws the battle and we win our next gym badge. But with that out the way, I have nothing else to share with you guys for the rest of this week. So look forward to more uploads on Friday and that weekend. Without anything else to share, thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.